while pensioners are dying, somebody will say that he has recovered. Why did you recover? Pay pensioners. And you took the money.
I disagree with you.
Completely.
I want to ask the whole Nigerian. Listen to me.
Yes.
Why did you allow the man that did not constitute to organize on behalf of Nigerian pensioners biometric data? Listen to me. You said there was no pension task force team, and you allowed this man and the team to carry out
what he said there was no presidential
tax team. There wasn't any.
Team.
If there is, let them produce the letter of president. When did they inaugurated them? Who inaugurated them? Who inaugurated them?
The presidential tax force team had not been denied by the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Listen to me. It has not been denied.
What I'm saying, in what point in time?
Listen to me. When you are talking, I didn't talk. Listen, let Nigerians hear me.
Don't somebody lie in the name of the president.
That carried out. Listen, you know this involves Nigerian money. Listen to me. Listen to me.
What I want.
This exercise involves Nigerian money.
Yes.
You said there's no presidential tax force.
Why is it?
He was allowed to carry out data. He was paying pensioners.
Why is it?
Listen to me. He was allowed to pay pensioners. Yes. You say it's not in existence. He was allowed to pay pensioners. He was allowed to carry out biometric data. NUP.
Get me right.
Representative along in 2010 with the tax force team.
Get me right.
They were working along. They were signing the documents. They were giving money.
What I said.
Do you have a representative working with the tax force?
Yes. They were giving money.
We were never being part of tax team. We were liaising between the office of the tax team, office of the head of service, and NUP. So as a major stakeholder, as a major tax team, what I am saying,
they were giving money.
What I am saying, there was never a presidential tax team. We have pension report tax team.
They were giving money for analysis for the NUP to endorse all the forms that were signed during the exercise.
Wait, NUP being a stakeholder, once if it is going out for biometric verification exercise, the head of service will instruct NUP to be part of it. Because we organize our pensioners.
They were part of the system.
We are the stakeholders. We knew the pensioners. The pensioners are our subjects. So nobody should come to us outside to decide on us.
Okay, so you were part of those doing the verification.
Yeah, no, we are not. We were not representing the members. They were signing. They collected money. They were signing. They didn't want to allow us in when the verification was going on. They would sign. They collected about 2 million. They were signing. And even let me tell Nigerians, they want to start another verification. They are right now in Kogi. Listen to me.
Verification of which categories of
when pensioners? When you are talking,
which categories of pensioners were going to be verified?
I asked a question. You didn't answer me.
Yes.
From 2010 to 2012.
I'm talking of 1978.
NUP.
I am talking of 1978. I am being recognized by government in 1978. You are talking of
was that presidential task force in 1998? Was that presidential task force in 1998?
Okay, gentlemen.
You are talking of 2012.
Was that task force?
You are talking of 2012.
Was that task force in 1998?
Look, Adodo. You are talking of 2012.
Okay, Mr. Adodo. Mr. Ghazali, just before we go on break, the question someone has put forward here, how many federal pensioners are there and how many have been paid?
Very good. You asked a very fundamental question. Before now, we presume to have over 200,000 pensioners on pensioners. After that, when the pension reform tax team came in, went out for verification, they came back and declared 71,000 of the pensioners as ghost pensioners.
Okay, so let's just say you have 130.
We continuously asked the chairman of the pension reform tax team that let him produce the list of the 71,000 pensioners he found. What he failed to understand is that there are certain categories of pensioners under the office of the head of service who there was a decision at the level of the head of service that monies are being released to these parastatals where these pensioners were. So let's now sip out the pensioners under the office of the head of service and place them under their respective parastatals so that their parastatals should pay them. So when this man came, who doesn't know what should have been done, he now declared them as 71,000 ghosts and removed them without telling the proper authorities in the parastatals that these pensioners belong to you, particularly pensioners of NIPOST, retiree, and then judiciary.
Okay. How many federal pensioners are there and how many have been paid?
Because even the NUP has no data.
So you have the data?
No, when the NUP has no data, who are supposed to be our representative and our
you're not agreeing with the data he just gave.
The data is speculation. It's not even certain.
Then give your own data.
It's an assumption. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Give your own data.
It's your responsibility. You collect money from us. You collect money.
We
take care of you.
Are you a part of the tax team? Are you talking on behalf of? Are you talking on behalf of tax team?
I am a bona fide member of NUP. I pay my dues.
Okay.
Listen
so you are talking on behalf of NUP.
No, listen to me.
No.
Listen to me.
Mr. Moderator,
you are supposed to have the data. Listen to me.
You should guide.
No, listen to me.
Is Mr. Adodo talking on? Let me have a clarification.
Yes.
Is Adodo speaking for pension reform tax team?
No.
Adodo is speaking on behalf
I'm
of
speaking on behalf
pensioners
of Nigerian,
Lagos.
Yes, no, it's federal pensioners.
Federal pensioners
yes.
of.
No, all over because Lagos State constitutes 70% of federal pensioners.
At what number? At what number? At what number? We don't want percentage. At what number?
They come all over the country.
Yes. At what number?
Somebody
will submit their data with you.
With me.
And you used to work with the tax team to verify this data.
Because they are the ones serving with the responsibility.
So you worked with the tax team. You worked with the tax team to verify the data.
The data.
Okay. You did not work with the tax team to verify the data.
Get me very clearly, sir. Get me very clearly. Tax team is an ad hoc committee under the office of the head of service.
Okay.
If head of service is going on verification, head of service will write to the stakeholders.
That's the NUP.
Wait, NUP alone cannot be a stakeholder in the pension industry. They write to all the security agents, they write to NUP, and then some members of the National Assembly. They will write to them that let them observe what is going on. I cannot go and do verification on behalf of the federal government, while federal government will not pay my state chairman or secretary who is in the field for over 2 or 3 weeks with the team. Neither, they don't control any system. NUP man will be at the gate. When the pensioner is coming in with his data, he will testify that this is a pensioner. He will sign his document and he goes in. Whatever it will do, the people on the system will now sit down and capture him and verify him. Let me tell you the truth. The rate at which we are going.
What is your responsibility?
The rate at which we are going.
What is your responsibility?
If this pension reform tax team continues,
what is your responsibility?
If the pension reform tax team continues to be in existence, the entire pensioners in this country may not get. Let me tell you one of the fraudulent how the pension reform tax team looted pensioners' money. Go and get the entire staff, the members in the pension reform tax team, who were staff of federal government being brought under SIPO. Monies are being sent into the accounts of these staffs.
Did you raise any alarm?
And members.
Did you tell Nigerians?
I am not a member. I am not a security agent.
Did you tell Nigerians? Did you come out and tell us our money? Did you ever one day come out and tell us that security agents with our money
under the leadership of
Ibrahim Lamurde
to go and verify the activities
that
might have happened?
Did you tell Nigerians
what is going under the pension reform tax team?
I am aware.
You are living witness. You are living witness.
Listen to me. You are aware that the tax force team took NUP hierarchy to court.
On what basis?
On embezzlement.
On embezzlement.
He said he found 580-something million in the account of the national president. This thing were not told Nigerians. Listen to me. They were arrested. They were detained.
Okay, I'm not the one listening, but he's here.
Let
him react to me.
You are saying NUP,
yes,
Nigerian fund. If I want to believe, if they had wanted to do that, there will be no cause for igniting the spark of fraudulent practices in Nigeria.
Mr. Adodo, hold on. 500 million found the account of your president.
That was tax force sent to the whole Nigerian.
Completely false. If money is good.
That was the beginning of the problem. That is completely false. They were all friends.
Who were
the NUP, the tax force team were all friends initially. That was why from 2010 to 2012 when the biometric exercise took place, nobody had anything. It was when I took over by February.
Sir, let me correct you.
Don't correct me.
Let me correct you.
It was when I took over by February.
Okay.
Because he seized the pension, what happened was that the pension tax force chairman seized the union dues of the NUP. That was the beginning of the hatred. said, look, you people cannot have this money without doing anything for pensioners.
Are you now implying that the problem with the payment of pension arrears or pensioners generally is the NUP? Is that what you're saying?
They are connivance because...
No, is that what you're saying?
No,
is it yes or no?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes or no?
They are guilty.
Yes or no?
They are the problem.
They're one of the problems.
Okay,
they're one of the problems. Because why? If
let him speak. Let him speak.
580
Mr. Dodo.
million is found in the bank account of the president of the Nigerian pensioners. I have my name. And the task force team said to the whole world that I arrested this man. The man that was supposed to be the custodian of our money, and we found 580,000, a million in his account. What are we talking about?
Okay, let him respond.
What are we talking about?
Adodo is completely out of picture and is talking on behalf of the chairman of the pension reform.
I don't know him from Adams.
Okay,
Just
respond to what he
based
said
on
now.
the fact what I said. I don't know him from Adams.
Wait.
It's not, I don't have this.
Hold on, Mr. Adodo, let him respond to the accusation of 500.
Wait.
And I stand by the day of judgment.
Mr. Adodo, let him respond.
Check-up dues are money being paid to pensioners. Equally, what the tradition says, what the Constitution says, what the Constitution of the Union says, 1% of each pensioner's monthly pension is going to be deducted. And if it is deducted, these funds are being paid into the account of the Nigeria Union of Pensioners for the running cost of the union. That has been the collective agreement of the members of the pensioners. These monies are being paid into the NUP's account. That is where I stand to correct. Not how will you pay, how an institution pay a money into an individual account.
Hold on. Talking about paying money.
It was an evil.
Gentlemen, hold on.
Abacha was attacking the pension reform system because he has not been doing the right thing. He was a complete deceit. And this money you claim to have said, this money you claim to have said is being paid to the unions. Let me tell you, this money that you claim to have been paid into Abacha's money is a complete false, and this money has been paid.
We'll go on a break, and when we come back, we'll continue our conversation.